Peace and greetings to all of y'all today tuned in to Sermon on the Gram. I am the Common Denominator. Thank y'all so much for tuning in today. I'm sure that y'all have probably subscribed to the channel at Fokwa online. Thank y'all so much for doing that. And please also do subscribe to all of the social media handles at Fokwa Official. Today I prepared something a little bit different, you know what I mean? But it's still going to all tie in because, as you guys know, the kingdom sits within all of us, you know. See, 2 weeks ago we were talking about the power of collective collaboration. We were talking about the greater hope for those consciously evolved beings to get to witness the power of all of us being able to collaborate regardless of your belief, regardless of your skin color, regardless of your thought process. We do have that hope because that hope was established by prophets that came, the Rabbi Yeshua, you know, great ascended masters like the Sanat Kumaras, you know what I mean, Sri Krishna, Muhammad, Buddha. And we do believe in this greater hope that we all are eventually going to experience this in due time. But today, that is not what I wanted to talk to y'all about. Today I wanted to actually bring it down to the ground level, connect with us more on this level, you know what I mean? Today I wanted to talk about something that we all seek day in and day out, happiness. Yes, we all seek happiness. And sometimes the happiness is short-lived. Sometimes the happiness is temporary, right? But we want to be able to attain a certain state of bliss where we don't fall out of that state of happiness. But even if we do, we can easily boost ourselves right back in it. Today I'm going to be sharing with y'all a brief story. Hopefully y'all can connect with it some type of way. Hopefully you could benefit with it. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully you could share it too with somebody. Hopefully you could share this video as well. Drop your comments below and all of that good stuff. I'm going to go ahead and get right into it. Hare Krishna. You see, there was once a kid growing up with his father. Yes, this child was a single child. The mother had left the father while he was still young. She left the father to be with another man. See, this kid growing up wasn't the happiest of kids, but he was able to make the best of what he had. Growing up, he would watch his father work so hard, especially given the fact that he was a single father. His father would have to work so hard to make sure that he could maintain a roof over their heads and to provide the daily supplies. So this kid going to school would not even have money to get lunch, but he would go to school and watch his classmates bring lunch to school, and they would eat. They would be wearing new shoes. They would have nice clothes on. So he'd go to school and he was sad, and when he asked his father for money, his father would ask him, would you rather have money for lunch and not have a roof over your head? Would you rather wear a pair of shoes, new shoes, to school every day and not have food on the table for dinner? So the kid understood, but he still wasn't happy. I don't think that anybody really would be happy going through something like that. The kid also noticed that his father wasn't the happiest of men, especially given the fact that the wife had left him and he had to struggle to raise this son by himself. So one day, this kid was walking back from school and he seen a homeless man. This homeless man was known to be crazy. A lot of people deemed this homeless man crazy. But this kid decided that he was going to approach this homeless man, because every time he would walk back from school, he would see the homeless man conversating with himself happily. This homeless man had no roof. He had no family. He had no friends, but he was always in a happy state. So he decided he was going to approach this homeless man to find out, what is it that keeps this man happy? Why is he always in a blissful state, even though he doesn't have the things that he wishes he could have? So he approached him. And when he approached the homeless man being so consumed in the bliss of communicating with self, of conversating with self, barely could even pay attention to the kid. So the kid decided to ask him. The kid said, "What is it that keeps you in such a blissful state? What is it that keeps you happy? You don't have any friends. You don't have no family members. You don't even have a roof over your head. You probably don't even know where you're going to get your next meal. What is it that keeps you happy all the time?" The homeless man looked at the kid with a big smile on his face, and he did not say a word. The kid suddenly started smiling. So the homeless man decided to ask the kid, "Why are you smiling?" This was the first question that he asked the kid. "Why are you smiling?" The kid said, "I don't know. Maybe because you are smiling." So then the homeless man told him, "You have found the reason as to why I am always happy." He said, "When you receive something, you are happy. But whatever you received, when it depreciates in value, or when you lose it, that happiness tends to fade away with it." He said, "You need to be happy even when you don't receive anything. You need to smile even when nobody smiles back at you. And by so doing, you will cultivate within your own inner self that ability to always just be happy without relying on external factors." The kid receiving this information was really excited. He was really happy. So he decided to go back home. He thanked the homeless man and decided to go back home to share with his father the news that he received from this homeless man. By the time he got back home and he was trying to share this news with his father was so busy. So busy. The father was so busy trying to prepare for work the next day. So he did not pay his son attention. He could not even listen to what his son had to tell him. So the kid decides to go to his room. But he kept the words in his mind, the words that he got from the homeless man. You see, the kingdom of God really belongs to those with the childlike minds. For those who are greatly absorbed in the world, their happiness is very, very temporary, and it's limited. It's limited to only the things that they receive, the things that they work hard for. And even when those things fade away, they realize that they're not happy. So their happiness is only based on the things that they can see. Their happiness is only based on the things that they receive. Real happiness comes from tapping into the divine nectar. That divine nectar that flows from that fountain. That fountain that quenches your thirst once and for all. Once you taste from that fountain, you thirst no more. I don't think I need to go too deep into that. I think y'all got it. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. That sums up the Sermon on the Gram. Happiness and peace, joy, all lives within us. And we can cultivate that inner habit of being happy within self. Always. Inshallah. Hare Krishna. Glory be unto the Father. Thank y'all so much for tuning in today. I'm sure y'all are having an amazing Sunday wherever y'all is at. Y'all stay blessed. And until next time, I am the Common Denominator. Inshallah. Y'all stay blessed. Thank you.